Okay. A couple of things. Ugh. One key factor in me being real and everyone else not being real is that every time we're at this level of existence, in order for other people to be real, they can't believe in real life and they have to do something ethically wrong in order to continue. They have to be physiological. I don't have to do that. Now I can see at some stamp in time that the response to this argument was making sure that I was unethical or that I had made mistakes. But I can also see how many people are sitting there saying, yes, but if we do this to him here, then it'll have to be like this, and then his concept won't be good enough to be the real one. So we know that that was a goal. Now I need to explain why it was people were able to create arguments ahead of me like that, pretty much get behind and in front of me to make me a good person in history, and they're trying to imply, to make me a bad person historically and try to imply a bad person going forward. That little pause there was to break my argument, but essentially in the race to be a real person, everyone had like a reaction to the realization that it was me, I guess, and so they all like had their different reactions. Some people just wanted to mirror me. Some people listened to like a physiological length of what the explanation for me was and tried to claim that I wasn't that anymore by breaking it and then saying that the next best person, which they all tried to make themselves, which is why they look down on each other and judge each other and race to be better in every way. But we know this. I try to make sense. They try to confuse people. I tend to keep going and paying attention to what logically works, even when it seems to suggest that I'm not the real person. Seems like a lot of things are happening relative to me from a distance in time with the strategy to make me believe that it's not possible so that I give up on it. Now I'm just looking at myself. Or maybe I'm looking at a nearby concept that wants to be. Doesn't matter, dude. Yeah, but at this point, I just kind of get to the realization that it doesn't matter. And that at this point, what is this? It just is. Is this the end? I don't know how to feel about this. Oh, yeah. So, there are people that, like, mimic me and try to, like, be like, no, he's not the real person. Well, I'm still not gonna do it. And that's what this was. You all got trapped because whenever you all came across the concept of a guy or a person being the thing that you wanted to be without explanation, you all said, no, he needs to explain that. And then whenever you came across the concept of it being fully explained, you said, no, it still doesn't make sense. And so what you all said is that the concept of being a real person is wrong if you're not the real person. Therefore, you can never be the real person. And me, I was kind of like, oh man, that means I'm not the real person. Dang. All right, man, whatever then. And I think that's what kind of separated me from the pack. And then after that, it was just about who had the best structure for maintaining the most possibility in life. And all the people that tried to race and hold others back and wouldn't accept it when it was someone else pretty much lost their right to be the real person, because the whole thing is if it turns out that somebody else is a real person, you're just supposed to be like, oh man, hey man, well maybe I'll still have a chance later on. All right, whatever. At least I still have all that stuff I know now that makes life better. Now I'll just be a side character, doing my own thing or whatever. But yeah, I'll probably further develop this. Ooh, I'm black and white now. I'm black and white right now. I'll probably develop this further, but at this point I think I got all the key details. Everything would just be like me arguing against all the logical obstacles that people create. I noticed that there was a group there that was just like screaming and angry, and there were people that were all like, the reason that he hasn't gotten it, it's not because we all rejected it and we all got mad at it. It's because I was the real person. That's what it was. And I think that that's funny. Now I gotta explain why I was vulnerable. As someone who had to accept the idea that they might not be the real person, I had to somewhat be like, all right, fine, I'm not the real person then. Because at this point, I'm really confused about why I'm still affected by them if it was determined. But maybe at some point I just wouldn't accept it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's some point in which I couldn't accept it being someone else, and so for some reason I can't accept it for myself. Who cares now? Oh my gosh, who cares? Oh, maybe that's my reaction. Maybe that's what that is. Right there, my reaction to not being real is just not caring about it anymore. What am I supposed to do? Oh, what's that? So I gotta do what someone says? Is that what this is? Wouldn't I just do what they say automatically? I gotta go the most logical direction in order to even still have a chance at getting what I want, right? So I'm good here. I mean, I still did the right thing. Yeah, I'm the real person. I'm back. Like that's yeah. We'll see what the reactions are. This will make it all clear. There it goes, being physiological. I don't know what I'm doing right now.